Well, I don't think I've ever caught a glimpse of you when you weren't just the very essence of glamour.
So because you've only seen me done up.
Well, true, but you're. Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
sure
That's a really sweet compliment.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you're lovely. Even,
Oh, thank you so
even
much.
in
Thank
your
you.
Everyday
Oh,
fashion.
thank you so much.
Well, CMA Awards.
Yeah.
Damn, this seems to be your time. Like it went pretty well for you last year, and seeming to shape up that way too, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just grateful is the only word that I can give out. It's, we worked really hard on this first record, and it was kind of a shot in the dark. It was my first one to see what the reaction is. People were understanding it or not, and with the past year and everything that's happened, it's like, oh, I think they're understanding it. I think they're relating, and it's just so cool because when your dreams come true almost every day, imagine if every day was your birthday. It's a little insane. It's how it feels.
Wow. What was your reaction when you wake up that morning and you're most nominated?
Wow. For what? For what? Which one? What for what? Just it was really cool to see that 3 women were most nominated. That was probably the most exciting part for me. It's it's so cool because we're all 3 so different, but we all love country music, and just holding down the fort up there for other women to come through. And then let me tell you, there's a lot of good ones coming through. So this ain't gonna be the last time 3 women are most nominated.
I remember you saying last year that you pretty well had the second album mapped out or in your mind, and now we're getting to see the first piece of it with choosing Texas, and then somewhere along the way Miranda's kind of thrown into that.
Well, she's actually was in there before. I mean, it is kind of random, but it's also I put her on my manifestation board to write a song with for 2 years in a row. So a lot of I don't know. It's just crazy how things work out. It's you just think of something and you just hope one day that maybe that can happen, and next thing you know, you're putting out the song and she's a writer on it. So that's been so cool. The guidance I've gotten from her is incredible.
Talk to me specifically about the song and the idea for the song.
Well, it's kind of funny. I was on a writer's retreat with her. We had written our first song, her, Joy Beth Taylor, and Luke Dick. And young age, I think I was 18 years old, we've always had a lot of mutual friends. And I was like, you know who you remind me of? And one of them told me over the years that she had a pet kangaroo. And as a fellow animal lover, I had so many questions about that. And so I figured I had to wait till we were like friends enough, So we got done with the first song, and I was like, "What? Tell me about that kangaroo." And she's, tells me the whole story, and then she ended up at the end of the story. She got pulled over with the kangaroo in the passenger seat. The kangaroo got her out of a ticket, really did. And she had Texas plates on, and just from that, and I was like, "Well, he's probably like, she's from Texas, I can tell." And just from literally that right there, the melody kind of just fell out. I went, "She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping around the room," just like that. And she's like, "She's from Texas, like the one he went with." And 30, 45 minutes that song was written.
That's incredible. And also the craziest country music story I think I've ever heard.
I've heard some pretty crazy ones. Yeah, but it's cool. You never know where a song. People are like, "Where do you get your inspiration from?" I'm like, "Baby, it comes from everywhere and anywhere."
What are you looking forward to the most in 2026?
Oh, my new record. I'm so excited for these new songs. We've been working so hard on it, and like I said, I've known the title for this record, over a year now. It's been like a year and a half. So it's really been a long process, but wanted to take the time and live a little life in between my records and, kind of grow up a little bit. And, it's the next chapter of me. It's not just an artist, but a human.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy for all your success.
Thank you so much.
Makes me think dreams do still come true.
They really do. They really do. Prayers come true, too, I'll tell you. It's crazy.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you
You
again.
too. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.